Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is your boy Chris Howard. This is the Everyday Journal. Hey, listen, today I want to talk about celebrating the small wins, right? How important that is for everything in your life, for your mental, for the people around you, for yourself, for the clarity of the future. Like we have to start, and this is something that I have to start doing as well sometimes as entrepreneurs and as creatives and as business people, we know the end goal, right? So we see where we want to be, um, how we want our bank accounts to be, what we want our home to look like, what kind of cars we want to drive. We have this all in mind. So we know that we have a goal, but we don't celebrate our small wins enough as creatives because we know, like, hey, this might be cool for you, but I know where I want to be. I know where I'm going. But we have to start celebrating those small wins because those small wins are really ultimately what matter and enjoying the process, enjoying the journey. Because if we don't become happy or we don't become self aware or conscious of the small wins, once we get to that main point, it's just like, oh, I'm here. And now what? And we didn't really enjoy the process. Like I said, this goes for me as well. Really have to start learning how to enjoying my small wins. It's like I do it I do it so much or like cuz personally I'm a doer. Like I'm not really much of a super talker when it comes to ideas and doing things. Like if I have an idea, I'm doing it. Like I've always been like that ever since I was a kid. Like, if I want to do something, I'm just gonna do it. Like, it's no biggie. And that's not easy for everyone. And I have to come to realize, like, that's not easy for everyone to just say, I have an idea and within this amount of time, I'm gonna do it, or I'm even gonna work towards doing it, or I'm even gonna tell people, or I'm even gonna show people. Like, people really have a hard time with just starting. I don't have a hard time with just starting. Like, it's really easy for me, but I have to start celebrating that and telling myself, "Hey, bro, congratulations for, starting that clothing line, or congratulations for writing that book, or congratulations for starting that podcast, or congratulations," like just congratulating myself. I have to start, really acknowledging myself and celebrating my small wins because, like I said, it's not easy for everyone to just do that. And I want to enjoy the process. Like, I love what I do and I enjoy the process. But sometimes when you know where you want to be, you don't enjoy it as much as you should. So, even like, a clothing line that you might start, like, have a glass of wine, have some dinner with your family. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but hey, let's celebrate this book that we put out. Let's celebrate, achieving this milestone this month that we set out to achieve. Even getting started with something. Like I said, a lot of people don't start stuff. So even if you start anything, celebrate you starting because starting is the first step to your successful journey. And a lot of people are afraid to take that first step. So you have to start celebrating those small wins because once you get to the end, like I said, it's like, oh, I got here maybe so quick, or maybe it took me 10 years, maybe it took me 20 years. And I don't even remember what those 10 or 20 years felt like because you didn't actually take it all in. You were just going, going, going. You were just running, running, running. You were just figuring and figuring out, figuring out, figuring out. And you never gave yourself the chance to just say, like, man, wait, hold on, look at what I did. Like I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. And like my boy used to tell me, like, I used to tell him all the time, like, people would just say certain things about me or whatever have you. I don't really say it's hate. It's just because I did stuff. Like I always did things like, like if when I was rapping, I did like 50 music videos and just running, running, running. And to me, it was nothing to do that because I know where I was going. But from the outside looking in, my boy was like, yo, Chris, like, you got to realize, like, you're in it, but people that's watching it is looking crazy. Like, it's looking like a movie to people, you know what I mean? And when you're in it, and I always use this analogy, like, people don't know what's going on when they're in the fight. That's why they need people in their corner, like a boxer. Like, a boxer has, his trainer, his coach, his what is the word I'm looking for? His dietitian, like all of these people in his corner. But when he's in the fight by himself. But you notice, like, after every 3 minutes or 4 minutes, whatever have you, they have to go back to their corner and listen to their coach. And now their coach is like, "Hey, you're bobbing your head. You're moving this way. He's attacking this way. He's hitting you up top this many times. He's moving his feet like this. You're doing this." Like, you don't realize everything that's going on when you're in the fight. That's why you need those people around you to say, "Hey, it's looking like this. We should move this way." You know, as this is happening, we have to start doing this. This is heading towards this way. We got to pick it up. So, and that's another vital thing. Start listening to the people that's in your corner and listening to those people around you who are there for you. If anyone's like talking like down or negative, get away from those people. Get away from those people quick as possible. Quick as possible. You don't want negative people around you. If you have an idea and someone says, but nope, shut up, get away. I don't even want to be next to you. If I have an idea, I want someone next to me that's going to say, oh, yeah, how are we going to make that idea happen? Like, how are we going to do that? So it's all about celebrating small wins and having certain people around you to celebrate with. Nobody really wants to win alone. And, some of the loneliest people are at the top, but it all depends on how you want to play out your story in your movie, man. This is your movie. You can play it out however you want. But I know for me, I don't want to celebrate at the top. At the top, celebrating alone. I want to be around people that came up with me, who came through the struggle with me. And, we can sit at that round table and say, wow, I remember when we were eating ramen noodles in a one bedroom apartment. Now we eating steak in a mansion. And those are the people that I want to keep around me and be around me until the end. So make sure you celebrate your small wins. It's vital and very important. This is the Everyday Journal. It's your boy, Chris Howard. Peace.